In a world where wealth dazzles and fame commands attention, there once stood a simple man. A man who chose the dusty roads over red carpets, who preferred the broken benches of the poor to the golden thrones of palaces. Today we celebrate the life, the legacy, and the boundless love of the late Pope Francis, a father to the poor, a brother to the forgotten, and a true shepherd of the heart. From the very first day of his papacy, Pope Francis made headlines not for grandeur, but for humility. He chose the name Francis after Saint Francis of Assisi, a man known for embracing poverty and peace. And just like his namesake, Pope Francis made a radical decision to make the poor the beating heart of his mission. He said, and I quote, "How I would like a church which is poor and for the poor." And it wasn't just words. He traveled to slums in Brazil, walked the muddy alleys of Kenya, embraced the lepers of the Philippines. In a world addicted to selfies and fame, Pope Francis chose something different: presence. He sat down at meals with the homeless. He washed the feet of refugees, Muslims, Christians, prisoners alike. He touched the sick without fear. He spent hours simply listening, not to reply, but to understand. Pope Francis reminded us that the poor aren't projects. They aren't numbers in a report. They are our brother. They are Christ, hidden in suffering flesh. Every year, he instituted a World Day of the Poor, calling millions of Christians to go out and encounter the poor, not with pity, but with respect. He said, "The poor evangelize us. They remind us what really matters. They strip away our illusions of self-sufficiency." He taught the world that true richness is found not in possessions, but in compassion. He mourned with grieving families. He prayed at the shores where desperate migrants perished seeking a better life. He wept for the children of war-torn Syria, the hungry of Venezuela, the abandoned of forgotten villages. Pope Francis didn't see himself above anyone. He didn't pretend to have all the answers. He asked the world to open its eyes, to see the invisible ones, to hear the silent cries rising from streets, shelters, and slums. Being good, he showed us, is not about grand statements. It's about the simple moments. Listening with patience, welcoming with warmth, loving without judgment. He challenged all of us, rich and poor alike, to live differently, to live simply, to live generously. He said, "Let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." He asked us to make mercy visible. Because of him, millions of people, young and old, were inspired to act. Soup kitchens opened, shelters expanded, lonely hearts found a new family. The ripple effects of his love continue to touch the world today. Dear friends, the late Pope Francis left us with a simple but revolutionary idea. The poor are not a burden, they are a blessing. They are the heartbeat of humanity. And if we dare to draw close to them, to love them, to serve them, we will find ourselves closer to God. If Pope Francis touched your heart the way he touched mine, I invite you to continue his legacy. Start with one act of kindness, one moment of deep listening, one smile that says you are seen, you are loved. The world needs more of his light. And it begins with us. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with a friend who believes in a kinder, better world, and comment below with one way you're going to spread love this week. Don't forget to subscribe and stay updated. Together, let's walk the path of love and humility that Pope Francis so beautifully showed us. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay kind, and remember, love, especially love for the poor, is the greatest revolution of all.